I literally just walked into the Hobbit. Wow. Alright, so I was at this waterfall last week, and the waterfall's about a mile up the road. And you can't really get a really good vantage point on it when you're at the top. And I saw that there's some kind of way to get to the bottom, but I don't know how to do it. So this older couple that lives in the area actually came up to me because I had a camera, and they said, hey, there's this secret trail that nobody knows about. If you follow these power lines, you'll see this random little trail. There's these huge rocks, and that should take you down to the bottom of the falls so that you can get a good photo. And so I'm here a week after they told me that to try that trail, and I think I'm on the right track. Look at these rocks. Turn the camera around. Isn't that just crazy? The size of those things is just nuts. I feel like I'm in Lord of the Rings or something, which if you guys know me, that means I'm in heaven. All right, let's hike onward. Look at these rocks. This is crazy. I literally just walked into the Hobbit. Wow. I don't know if there's a photo here, but it's pretty cool.
When the stars glow bright, the summer's old. In the misty bright moonlight I were told. When the storm is raging in your head, when you feel there's nothing more ahead.
Okay, so I just found this super cool cave, and I kind of want to give that elderly couple that told me about this trail a hug right now. However, this is the part of the season here where the bears are starting to wake up from hibernation, so I'm not going to go in there too far. I don't have a light, but wow, what a cool cave. All right, let's go to the falls. Okay, this place is just getting cooler and cooler and more peaceful by the moment. I'm taking a moment to munch down a Cliff Bar. It's always important to keep yourself hydrated and well fed in certain nutrients while you're hiking so that you don't get lightheaded, and especially when you hike alone. It's not safe to hike with no water or food of any kind. So I always keep a couple Cliff Bars and some water on me, obviously, but I'm just taking a break here to just breathe this all in. It's just so beautiful. There's a little waterfall up here that I'll try to get some footage of, but I'm still on the way to the bottom of the big falls. I definitely have quite the hike up because I've been going down for almost a mile now. So I have at least a straight mile just straight back up the rock wall. I don't care. This is going to be so worth it. The water here is so clear. You can see all these huge boulders underneath the water. Man, it's just beautiful here. And to have it to myself, it's just crazy. As far as what I'm packing today, I just got my my Nikon D850 with the 16-35. I have my format high-tech filters. I also have my Nikon D7200 that is outfitted with the Nikon 105 macro lens. And it's supposed to rain today, and it's been kind of foggy, so we also have kind of a high pollen count that's coming in, and with all that dust and stuff in the air before the rain, I didn't want to chance doing a bunch of lens changes in the field. I much prefer just taking two cameras with two different lenses. So I have the D850 with the 16-35 and the D7200 with the 105 macro. So that's pretty much all I'm going to need for today. Do some detail stuff of the water and then wide angle. So cool here. I don't know if you guys can see this, just how clear the water is. I mean, you can see every single boulder under here. It's like a bluish / emerald color, and these huge rocks that I'm climbing over. This place is just so out of this world. So okay, well, I'm gonna keep the hike so I can get to the waterfall at a decent time, and then see if I can get the shot. all these freaking rocks. Is it possible to have level ground to walk on for just 5 minutes? All right, so as you can see behind me, I made it to the falls, not without a lot of sweat, but I'm here. It's absolutely beautiful. The rock wall kind of makes the whole scene, just all these little chiseled out areas. I've been here twice before, but I've never been down to the bottom, so thankful that I found this trail, or that those older folks last time told me about it. All right, so this is my basic composition here. I don't know how much of this you guys can actually see, but I have my tiny little focus point here in the closest part of the foreground. And on the D850, if you just autofocus at your closest point, so go ahead and have that pre-focused, go into the menu, go to Focus Shift Shooting, and this will start focus stacking for you. So I keep my number of shots on 70, just so that it takes as many as it needs until it reaches the infinity focus point. So even though I have it on 70, it'll probably only take, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 shots. And then focus step width, I'm gonna have it on 2 on this one. 2 shots, interval between each shot. Then I'm just gonna hit start. And it's gonna start taking photos right here. You see how it says 70? So 69, 68, 67. So it's taken 3 shots so far, 4 shots, 5 shots. It's probably gonna be done soon. 6 shots, 7. So yeah, there you go, 7 shots. So it took a total, I think, 6 or 7 shots, and there you go. So if I hit play, those are all at different focus depths. So all the way through from the rock, all the way out to the farthest distance of the infinity focus, I'm solid. So I have a completely in focus shot. But yeah, anyway, there you go. So I used to be up there on the rail where these people are. I don't know if you can see. I used to be a lonely little viewer up there, wondering how to get down here at the bottom. And now I know, and I get to get these cool shots. I wish I had a little bit better of a sky, so I am bracketing my exposures, but we'll you know, I can easily blend that in back in post-production. No big deal there, but this is just beautiful. All right, so I've been shooting here for about 30 minutes. All that hiking for about 2 compositions, which is more than good enough for me. Man, I'm happy. I think I got one of them that's gonna work really well. Again, the sky is really good for a lighting aspect because it's very even lighting on the water, but there's not much of a sky because it's kind of a rainy day. Gray days are a really good day for waterfall, but because I was having to point up at the waterfall, there is a little bit of the sky. So I know there's some texture in the clouds. I'll probably just bring that out in Lightroom. And I think it's starting to rain, which just scare me just a little bit because I'm about a couple miles away from my car and I gotta go straight up this mountain here. So I better pack up. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I'll go ahead and roll the final photos for you guys now, unless you've already seen them. I don't know. I'll figure this out when I edit the video. Take care, guys.
When the stars glows bright, the summer's old. In the misty bright moonlight, I were told. When the stars